What was his plan?
Yeah.
So how's he not just like
good.
snapping his ribs in that shot? Hi, welcome to the first episode of Stuntmen React. I'm not a professional stuntman, Clint isn't. Nope. So we're actually joined here by a longtime friend and incredible stunt professional here, Eric Linden. He's both a stuntman, a stunt coordinator, as we like to call him, a stunt lord.
Stunt commander.
Yeah. Eric, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Been in the business now for 14 years. Do things like crash cars and wireworks, fight Daredevil. This is a Punisher stunt double, coordinated Punisher season 2.
We're gonna sit down here, we're gonna take a look at some awesome stunt shots, some stunts perhaps gone wrong, and hopefully learn a little bit about like the magic behind the stunts. How is this illusion of people hurting each other achieved without people significantly damaging their bodies? All right, why don't we jump into one? Ooh, yeah.
MI6. Sweet.
Tom Cruise takes some knocks for being 56 years old.
God, he hit him with that laptop so
That's
hard.
Great.
Oh, so sick. Oh God, dude, just kills him right there. Dude, the move where he like twists himself in midair is my favorite. Right there.
That's great. Boom! And then the
So
throat.
cool. Yeah, it just gets him. Dude.
Yeah, it was a miss.
Oh! Dead. He bounced off of his back. Oh!
I'm guessing in this scene when it cuts to his close-up, just some dude like throwing some mirror bits on him, the guy like falls over.
100%.
So how's he not
so
just
good.
like snapping his ribs in that shot?
You know, he's rehearsed it probably 100 times with no mirror. Not to mention he's padded up where he's gonna hit. And then also I'm guessing that thing is rubberized. A lot of times what they're gonna do in a big scene like this is that they literally make like insulite, which is very thin, but dense foam, and they'll cover the entire ground.
Oh, wow.
And make it look like tile, so that when Henry Cavill hits the ground, not only does he have pads on, sometimes they're even sewn into his clothing, but literally the floor is completely padded.
There's a part where Tom Cruise collapses onto the urinals. I'm wondering if you can see an indent where his knee pushes down it. Can you see it?
Oh yeah.
Do you see it push down?
No,
where his knee?
yeah. No, it's a pad. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that knee. Boom. Yeah.
Yeah, it squishes right there.
Yeah.
It's just a Nerf bathroom.
Think? Yes. Almost every single thing in there is more than likely padded.
I love that, man.
Awesome. I love how Cruise is like, I need a break. Boom!
That's awesome.
Do you think Cruise took that hit there?
He did.
Yeah.
What a cool breakaway wall too. Onto a pad, like the hidden floor like you were talking about.
Exactly.
Yeah, I got a lot of respect for how much Tom Cruise throws himself into the action scenes.
Tom Cruise has always wanted to do his own stuff. And so I think that happened maybe on MI3. The producers wouldn't let him do any of his own stunts. Basically what he did, he was like, well then I'm gonna produce it. So he became the producer on all the MI movies. Since he's the boss, he can just say, I'm doing it.
Wow. So you're like hyper aware of any time somebody's like punches are off by a couple inches and stuff?
Yeah, right here is a miss. Doesn't connect, right here. They're like, we'll put the sound in, you'll never notice. I mean, I think Cavill missed a punch when he was throwing a straight or two. When Cavill reloads his freaking biceps, I mean, that is action gold.
They should have like sounds.
Regardless of whether their timing is on or off, you need to like adjust to them. The guy they're fighting here he's a stuntman as well as an actor. He can kind of help these guys. Part of the stuntman job is to help the actor look good.
So how do you sell a punch?
Because the camera's seeing something that's in 2D, as long as you're stacking it kind of past the person's head, the camera can't tell depth. You can be this far away from Clint's face.
So if you were gonna punch me in the head right now,
Yeah,
can you
demonstrate?
I'd probably go in front and you would match it as I go across.
Yeah.
With the help of sound and editing. Sometimes like on this right here, as he starts to move, we're gonna cut to the other side, which is him whipping his head towards camera. Okay. Oh God, I hate this. Yeah.
Oh, that was
turned into
cool.
red
That was
ribbons.
cool.
Yeah, they are well aware of who Kylo Ren is.
And they're all super cocky
And you're
still.
treating it like this? Come on, I will do a kata behind you.
Oh, what a move. Dude, I saw Arya Stark do that move.
Oh God.
What was he doing? What was his plan?
Yeah. How do you guys feel about this scene?
To be honest, I haven't seen this movie.
You haven't seen this movie?
Who's this guy? Is he all big? Is he a big guy?
Eric, you need to get Clint straightened out because every VFX React episode, Clint's like, I haven't seen this movie. I take it that you're not a huge fan of this scene.
No, I really am not. But let it be known that I'm like a huge Star Wars fan. So that's why when like I see something like this, it really truly hurts my soul.
I've never seen this movie before. I viewed this for the first time just now. It's kind of average. It was just like an average fight scene, like nothing special. But what makes it bad? Like, what's so bad about it?
Well, go to the beginning. I mean, look at the guy in the far back left. He just like he does like 360. He's just like, all right, fight time, 360, let's go. If you watch them, in between each move, the stunt guys, who I'm sure are phenomenal and probably super on it, realize Daisy and Kylo Ren there are late. So every time they spin backwards into their move, they're just pausing in their little pose and waiting for them to be ready and then coming in and attacking on time. Now they all spin away instead of going into an additional attack. She kicks one of them, they all spin away. Look at, what's this cat doing? He's just waiting. There's just a ton of waiting and pausing.
Clearly you're disappointed in this scene. What would you have done to make this better?
I certainly would have used some force powers in there. In the new trailer, you see, Rey flipping over a TIE fighter. Like, none of them leave the ground. She certainly could have like made it to the other side of somebody, maybe boxed them into a circle.
This fight seems to actually lack tactics in its entirety.
When Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan are fighting the droids, what is awesome about that is none of the droids are there. So they're not looking at what the next droid is. They're just there and they're killing the droid. It truly looks like the Force is guiding them where to go. And they do none of this. Like, Daisy needs to look at who's coming next. Are they late? Are they on? Okay, I'm gonna block it.
So it needs to feel effortless, but it doesn't.
They do get a couple of points back for this move here.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
That was great.
This is one I really wanted to get Eric Linden's response on. Now, I know Jackie Chan cites Buster Keaton a lot as one of his biggest inspirations.
Yeah.
The thing I love about old black and white movies is there's zero CG. Like, they are doing this for real with the camera on the train. Trains are like the most dangerous thing to work with.
For sure.
So the important thing to keep in mind is like, if you slip, you die.
Totally.
Like, you get run over, chopped up by a train. This is
Oh
insane.
my God.
Oh. Ooh.
Wait.
Oh, that's pointed right at him. Oh.
He hit it.
Yeah. Oh my God.
This is nuts. This right here is one of my favorite stunts that Buster Keaton's ever done.
Oh no, no way. Oh, stop it. It's so funny. Difficulty level is very high, even though it's not huge.
Yeah.
But if he would have hit that,
Wow. That was hits him in the face. If he didn't pull it off, he could actually derail the train.
that was good.
See, Buster Keaton's like a D&D character who has like a 20 for his agility.
It's time to start talking.
I'm not the one who's gonna be talking.
What we're about to watch right here is a fight scene from The Punisher, and this is from season 2. Now, you were the stunt coordinator on it.
Yes.
Which, if I'm not mistaken, that means that you're basically responsible for kind of directing the stunts, doing the choreography, as well as figuring out how it's all going to be shot.
So something that we'll do is create a previs where we literally sometimes go to the location, have a bunch of stunt guys just kind of in their sweatpants, we lay down pads, but we shoot all of the action and work out the choreography so that then you can show the director and the producers to make sure that you're getting as close to what they want as possible. A lot of times if they stick to that roadmap, I find the scenes come out great. As you can see, we didn't have all the necessary personnel there, so we made boxes for a character.
oh my God.
And for a previs, this sure looks great. That would murder somebody. Oh, yeah.
In the teeth.
Oh, dude, broken leg. Man, a stunt scene shot by stunt guys, that's been choreographed by stunt guys, like, looks so good.
The previous sold harder.
Well, this is very close, and I think that they did a phenomenal job with it.
There it is.
That's
Oh,
awesome.
that guy took it even better in this one.
Yeah.
So they didn't bring the prop leg.
Dude, this is brutal, man. Ooh.
He's selling the punches really well.
I just kind of wanted John to get his ass kicked a little bit. Because I mean, you always see him just ripping through everybody.
Berthal is doing a great job of doing the fighting.
He did all of it, the
Wow.
whole thing. John Bernthal is an absolute savage.
Tony Johnson.
Oh.
This is so good. Oh my god, dude.
Why am I laughing so much? These men are just like hurting themselves.
I
It's so
love
much
that.
fun.
Oh.
It's so much fun.
Oh, what?
Are they on blades?
I like how the one guy's like, I'm staying on my bike.
He's got his helmet. They all got their helmets.
This is definitely the best way.
Yeah.
I'm the safest
like-
on this bike.
Dude, did you see that guy die? Did you see that guy just die? Look at this guy. Douche. Oh, God.
Not this move, but this is nuts.
How sketchy is that, dude? Would you do that? Would you just go for that? Like, I got this.
How the fuck? I don't even know how he did that. Did he really do that?
I think he did it.
must
yeah,
have.
I think he just did it.
It looks
really
like they
solid.
really did that, man.
It's insane. Are these guys just taking full contact hits in this scene?
Like when he kicked him in the head, like that guy, he really did kick him in the head. You know, he's pulling it a little bit. There's some advantage in knowing that it's gonna happen. So as soon as he makes contact, you're moving with it.
Yeah.
But that's what's so great about these fight scenes in these type of movies. They are very real, and these stunt guys are really just going for it.
Dude, got a freaking ATV comes in.
I got 4 wheels.
There are doors, guys. It's. This is crazy. It's like one wrong move and your skull gets crushed.
jeez.
Dude, this move.
No.
So sick.
Down he goes.
I mean, that was awesome.
That was sick.
That effects guy had to pop that like as soon as his foot left
Oh
the
my God.
glass.
You don't think they just drove an ATV through it to break it?
Wait, let's rewind it. See if it breaks before the thing hits it.
So when you have to break tempered glass in a movie, usually you'll have a special effects guy actually rig it up.
Basically, they're like little hammers that go on each side of the glass.
You hit that and that'll actually shatter the glass because tempered glass is super, super hard.
So you see his
So he's
feet with
on
the shadow,
real
yeah.
glass.
So the moment his foot leaves,
You have like 10 frames.
the
He's
ATV,
like-
yeah, the ATV hasn't hit it yet.
That's a
Oh, it does
split.
break before
Wait,
he
you
hit
guys,
it.
the whole thing breaks. Like it doesn't
Yeah.
break like right there and
Yeah.
then shatter the rest of it. The whole thing cracks.
That was like 15 frames where his foot comes off the glass and then the ATV plows right through it.
Yeah, like the effects guy had to wait for his foot to leave the glass before he could even hit it. I mean, that was rad.
Hope you've all enjoyed getting an insight into the world of stunts, choreography, and all these crazy risks and I guess dangers and odd skill sets that these people have. And I think, Eric, you've opened up a window here that we otherwise wouldn't have. And I really thank you for coming out here and sharing that all with us.
Oh yeah, thank you for having me. It was a lot of fun to break this stuff down with you guys. If you're interested in seeing what I'm up to, pretty much everything I have on social media and websites and everything is all Eric Linden.
If you guys want to see any other stunts in any of these future videos, please leave a comment down below. We read them all. We'll take the best ones and we'll do another one of these.
If you guys haven't, please consider subscribing to the Corridor Crew channel. We've been doing a lot of cool projects, not only stunt related or visual effects related, but a whole bunch of interesting experiments.